Wow, Wally here, guys. Welcome to Friday Night Live at Woolys World. It is the 2nd of August, man. It is the 2nd of August. How is that happening? Here comes Bruno. Well, Bruno, what's the crack? Are you saying hello? No, nobody can see you yet. There's your head. There's your head. Guys, you're very welcome. This is Bruno. If you've never seen Bruno before, he's our German pointer who loves to climb up on top of me when I'm doing my live streams. He literally just gets up and then, you know, says hello and then gets back down again, doesn't he? Thank you, Bruno. Easy now. Come on. Go on. Oh, you're going to be awkward about it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bruno. Okay, so if you just turn this on, Dan, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. If you have just turned this on, this live stream does not generally consist of me wrestling with a dog, though that does happen for a little bit, part of it. Always, doesn't it, Bruno? Doesn't it? What's the crack, Dan? Are you out? Are you out? You camping? I need to get out. Jesus Christ, I feel like I haven't been out in ages. I went to go out a couple of weeks ago. We had a bit of a family camp out. But one of my girls decided, Tom, how's it going? One of my girls decided that she wasn't camping, so she wanted to go home, and I was the only one who could drive. So I didn't get to stay out. Ed, how's it going, buddy? I didn't get to stay out. I had to retreat. Back to the house and get a good night's sleep in the house. So, which is the way. Look, you can't see that. The hands are cutting me by. Andrew, how's it going? Yeah, and you know, Andrew, I'm late. I'm an hour later than usual as well. What are you doing, cat? So, not a very exciting, sort of a little bit of exciting. So last week we were talking about it was All-Ireland final weekend, and my team was in the All-Ireland final, and we won. Woohoo! So we are All-Ireland champions, which is massive news. Look, I have just stuff like dripped on me, so I don't know. It could be dog juice. It could be from the kitchen. It could be from the kitten. I could have drooled my dinner all over myself. I'm not really sure. So yes. So we are All-Ireland champions for the first time in 22 years, and that was a big thing. Went to the pub to watch that, stayed sober, and that was brilliant. So what else has been happening? Let me show that down. Cancel that. I got my truck back today. Dun, dun, dun. Now I have to try and get an MOT. This is the way it works. Yeah. I was out and about on Monday, right? I was working Monday. On Monday evening, I took the dogs for a walk, and I had to go to the shop to get milk. So I thought I'd just walk while I was out for a walk with the dogs. I walked to the shop as well. And pretty much what happened was everybody I met at about 7 o'clock in the evening was drunk or on their way to the pub. And this guy just pulled up at the chippy, got out of his van with a pint of Guinness in his hand. An MOT is a roadworthiness test. Ed, my MOT has been up since April. And my MOT is booked for the 29th of August in Newton Ards. And that was the only one I could get, but my tax ran out this week, so this is my problem now. So I have to try and get an emergency appointment, but I don't even know what. I don't even know where to start. I rang them today. You can ring this line. You ring a number, and they check for cancellations. And I checked at my local one. The man said no cancellations. And I says, right, the next one away. And he checked it, and he says, yeah, I have a cancellation there in November. November. What? How is this? Doesn't make sense. The system is broken, completely broken. I'm not going to Newton yards. That's mental, like mental. I don't even know, Simon. Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Can't even get one to find out. So Newton yards is basically the furthest MOT centre from my house. How long do you reckon, Ed, it would take me to drive to Newton yards? Which I'm not even sure where it is. Do you know what I mean? I have an idea. An hour and 14 minutes. An hour and 14 minutes. It's not that far, I suppose. But Jesus Christ, like, you know, but I'd have to drive past 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to drive past like 5 centres to get to it. 63 degrees north. How's it going, buddy? So, you know, like, so what do you do? 1 year, Andrew, just for 1 year. Every car needs to be tested every year to make sure that it's roadworthy. Even though for 3 years we didn't have MOTs because the MOT centres weren't up to scratch to actually perform the MOTs. And then we had COVID, so we didn't have MOTs. Neither did I, Simon. Neither did I. It's a very grey area, right? So I've no tax, right? I know that I can drive from the garage to my house and from the house to the MOT centre until it passes the MOT. What I don't know is how far away that thing has to be. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring up the 0300 number tomorrow morning and see if there's any cancellation somewhere closer. Yeah, you can definitely do that, Tom. But like, what do you do? Like, the system is absolutely crap. It doesn't work. Really? Everything is tested all the time, and it's not even not even tested in a garage. It's a very specific garage, and all it does is test cars and trucks and all that jazz. And the system has been done for years. It doesn't work. You never get an MOT on time. You can only book it within a certain distance of your MOT, and when you do, it's you can only get one for 6 months because there's so many booking. Well, Pat, how's it going? So it's just sort of like, oh, Jesus Christ, everything is hassle. So I booked mine in April, right? May. I booked mine in May. Guys, I booked it in March. I booked it in March because it was out in April. And the earliest I could get was the 29th of August. I don't know if you can do that here north. I don't think so. We're talking about Pat, we're talking about testing cars. I got my truck back today. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't even ring them. Do you know what I mean? You can't even ring these places. So the thing is, and did you get one, Ed? The thing is, I've booked the test, right? So I can't go in and check and see if there's any available slots because I have booked the test. So what that means is that when I go online to try and do it, it basically says, no, you already have a test booked. You can't apply for another test. So how long did it take, Ed? See, they operate on a Sunday and everything, you know. Yeah, I'm just going to ring them in the morning. I wonder what time it opens at. ringing up. Running or ringing? Nice. Okay. Hey, kitten, what are you doing down there? Kitten's going mental. Yeah, it's a balls. The whole system is a balls. No, it's not sorned. I haven't sorned it. Yeah, they're saying that the police won't penalise anybody whose MOT has expired as long as... Yeah, so this is what they said, right? Oh, what have I done? I've done something wrong there, sorry. Yeah. I'll have to, you see, this is the problem is, well, it's not the problem. This is the thing, is that I rang today to see about booking one, and I was chatting to your man, and your man says, oh, I'll send you a link, you fill out this form, and somebody will contact you within 5 days. And I was like, okay, so that's going to be next Friday, because, you know, it's Saturday, Sunday. And he said, yeah, and make sure you answer the phone, you know, and blah, 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 and it's going to be from such and such a number. It's going to be from a withheld number. Make sure you answer the phone, and you have to be able to go for the test that they tell you. So if it clashes with my 9 to 1 o'clock time frame where I'm operating in the woods, I can't do it. You know, I can't get somebody else in to work my day because nobody else knows how to do it. So I'm sort of like, it needs to be in the afternoon. It needs to be this. It needs to be that. You know, so just fix the system. Just get it so that you can go to a garage and deal with MOT it, and if it needs work, they do the work as well. It just is such a crap system. I really don't understand how they have let, what am I saying? I was going to say I don't understand how they have let it get so bad, but it is the government. I have, as long as you have this, you're okay. As long as you have a book, you're okay. I thought if you didn't have a tax, they would do you, but yeah, exactly, Tom. I know. That's not even what I want to talk about. What do I want to talk about this evening? What did I want to talk about this evening? Videos. Yeah, MOT is balls. It is like I got the truck back today. It cost me $1,600 for work, and it cost me about $1,800 for parts. Do you know what I mean? It cost me about $1,500 for parts, so it cost me about $3,000 ish, £3,200 or something like that. We are always had a cat, but we just got another one. We just got a kitten, and our original cat has gone missing. So we don't know whether the kitten has killed it. I know this is the plan, you know, but I won't be happy until I get it MOT'd and know. Yeah, we do, Andrew. All mechanics are private. This is not a mechanic. This is just a test center. So you go to this place and they literally put your car through a certain amount of tests, and it passes or it fails. If it fails, they'll say it has failed on this, and this. Go get it fixed and come back. And then you go get it fixed and you come back and they test it again. Or to say, this is an absolute ball of crap. I can't believe that it didn't burst into flames on the way in here. You're going to have to tow that out and scrap it, which very, very rarely happens. Hey, Mog! Do you want to see the kitten? I know some of you saw it last week, but do you want to see the kitten? Pepe! How's it going? No such thing as Woolly AI. See, it had a pre-test, and this is where all this work came in. So that's why it spent 5 weeks in the garage getting all those new parts put in. So this is the thing, right? I got it. Hang on. Now, are you ready for possibly the cutest kitten that has ever existed? This is Mog. What? And he's in a mental mood. Look, he has M on his head. Look. Hello, Moggy. What's the crack? He's very nice. He's in that I am absolutely trying to eat and wreck everything stage, and he has just recently discovered out Ming the Merciless. That's what it is. We were thinking it was Mogatu, but we call him Mogatu anyway, don't we? He's very friendly. He's very nice. But the other one, our other kitten Mittens, has decided that when Mog came, he has just decided that he no longer wants to live here. I don't know where he's gone. But I hope he didn't go out and get hit by something. You know, girls wouldn't do well with that. Look at that bucket, hey, Jesus Christ. That's how you get your water into you. That's it. That's 1.2 liters, I think that is. It's a bloody beast. It is a beast. What is stuck to the bottom of it? God knows, probably a small child. Yeah, so no tax, no MOT, 5 weeks in the garage. You know, you would. It went before, so it might have gone to the match, Ed. Guys, I keep getting notifications to say that they are running adverts. Are you getting adverts? Literally, this is the third one. Normally, I only get one per video. Jesus Christ, Pat. They need some stickers, I think. Need some stickers. So, yes, that's what I'm up against now. So, and the wheel is falling off my lawnmower, which is a bit of a pain in the arse as well. I don't know how to fix that. But all my saws are back, including the 435. And the 435, your man said to me, he says, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the high jet. And I was like, what do you mean? He says, when you set the high jet on the carb, it rattles itself loose and it opens again or closes again. It's only new. It's exempt. Hey, it's exempt. So I sort of don't understand how that happened unless it was a fault in it when I bought it. So what that means is that you set it, and once you run it for a couple of minutes, it unsets itself. So, which is a bit of a balls. But so he Loctited it. So not with the permanent one, with the other one. So we'll see how that runs. Hopefully someday next week. But Jesus, it's hard to get the time. Add what? Oh, add. How many ads have you got? Peppy? None. It's a bit weird, isn't it? 3 adverts. Jesus Christ. I don't. I don't know how to change it, hey. Yeah, I don't know how to change it. What was the ad for? That's ridiculous. 3 adverts in 20 minutes. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. Look, do you know, it's probably something I did at the start when I was setting it all up. It's a bit of a balls. Really. Really. No, and you know, the thing is, I'm hardly making any videos at the minute either. Just with this not having a car thing, it's just really. I was borrowing my mother's car, but she is an Audi A3. Book your MOT now. There is an MOT. What did I see? MOT hub. Find an MOT cancellation. (9 a.m. to 5 p.m.) 9 to 5. So I can get up in the morning and ring them at 9 o'clock. Just like every other agent in the country who doesn't have a bloody MOT. That's stupid. They won't let you. You can only do it with a certain amount of time before your test is actually due. Wax oil, well, that makes sense because that's what I'm talking about a little bit. Bus tickets and hair clippers, eh? Thank you, Peppy. Do you know I am not very into Instagram anymore. I have actually I if I'm uploading anything to Instagram, it's because I'm uploading it on my Facebook page and it automatically uploads to Instagram. I don't even look at it at all. Grant, how's it going? So yes, this is the thing. Oh, I got one of these. Look, I haven't done a video on this yet. Oh, I have, but it hasn't. It's telling me there's going to be another advert in 55 seconds. No, in the South's worse. The cars in the South are a disaster. Look, check this out. We got a little torch, but in perfect timing. Look, you flick the switch on the side, and you can switch from front torch, right? Or if you hold it in, it switches to an ultraviolet light. An ultraviolet light. But if you put it to the top one, it's a kitten torturing device. Hours and hours and hours of fun with this. Brave browser. What's Brave browser? My God, it's so good. So good for destroying the kitten. And then it has a front facing torch as well. Just another one of these random torch companies that reaches out to YouTubers and said, do you want a free torch? 1,000 lumens. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll give it a go. I'll do a wee video, see how it gets on. William, how's it going, buddy? The torch videos tank on YouTube. This is the problem with them. Nobody watches them because yeah, well, 3 ways so you can put the laser into your eye as well, Tom. So it's like Nobody watches them. Nobody's interested in them. So I did a video came out on Sunday, guys. I know you are probably well aware of it, that I am in summer upload schedule, because so I'm only uploading once a week instead of twice a week, because the amount of people online watching YouTube videos is very low. So even if you have two videos come out, I find that it doesn't really make any difference. So I'm only uploading one. I wonder, does this fit into it? I have this thing. Oh, it fits and all. Look, it actually fits really well. Check that out. Cool. That's a deep pocket clip. But yeah, so yeah, I found myself in a couple of situations where I was like going, oh, I really need a pair of pliers, and I haven't been carrying this lately because it's a little bit too it's quite heavy. I don't know how much the torch is. I can't even remember who sent it to me. I don't even think it's expensive. It is Trust Fire. Like, give me a second, and I'll look it up. Minix tree. Jesus, they're 60 quid. 60 quid. 60 quid. £56. Yeah, that's them. They are £56, 1,000 lumens. They're quite nice, actually. It's one of the nicer torches that I've tested, in that it's not round and it's not black. Do you know what I mean? So it's got a little bit of style to it. I don't know if there's any other people doing similar styles or anything like that. All I did was, Grant, all I put in was onions, and then I drove over them with a digger. Chippy, how's it going? What's the crack? Yeah, the digger driver drove over them. I need to go down and check and see if there's any still alive. I do have some in the greenhouse. Everything is shocking this year. I have a greenhouse with about 60 sunflowers in it, and they're only about this big. They're so small. It's just there's no growth. I have an unfortunate habit of not losing torches. I have a box full of them, and what I do is I go to, like, I'll say to Lily, right, winter's coming. You put that in your pocket when you're going to and from school, so that you have a torch. You know, like, even just like, one, for seeing where she's going. Two, she can shine it in somebody's eyes if they're taking the piss, or if she feels a little anything. And I say the same to Siobhan. Say the same to Siobhan, and it'll be like, there's a torch for you. Some of them are quite nice and have these things on them that are supposed to be for putting your finger into it, but they're knuckle dusters, completely knuckle dusters, like. And I said, that's, take that with you, and then I'll just find the torch somewhere in the house where it has been discarded because they couldn't be bothered carrying torches. I don't think the ladies appreciate the EDC. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and last year was the same, Grant. None of my spuds took last year. Although my spuds out the back are doing quite well. No, I only got it back yesterday. And I'm waiting for the new bar to come from Oregon. So I'm going to put it all together and get it running. And hopefully, soon. The problem is that I finished with the groups at 1 o'clock. You should have not finished lunch till about 2:15. You're not up the road and stuff like that. You just flying everything. I'm just running out of time all the time. I just never have enough time to do stuff. I really am too busy to have a job. Do you know that? Good man, Peppy. I'm just, so what I need is some sort of viable second income where I don't have to work and I just get money for creating content. So Same here, Ed. Same here all the time. This being, that there all the time. Look, and I found this. I don't know what it's from. What band symbol is that? I found the plectrum in the truck today when I got it back. Oh, you should see the state of the truck. Boy, Jesus Christ. I really need to clean it. It's only when you're driving other... Oh, here, there's another ad coming up there. There is... What was I going to say? It's only when you're driving somebody else's car that you realize how dirty your own car is on the inside. Like, I just... It gets cleaned for its MOT and that's it. So it's due a good clean. I must hoover it out tomorrow if it doesn't rain. This is the problem, isn't it? Hello, squirrel. Hello, squirrel. Your ice cream for what? Oh, for sharing the thing. Yeah. Pat, you've lost me, hey. You've lost me. Oh. Yeah, it's well, the only thing that's growing this year is grass. This is the problem. And because I haven't had the truck for 5 weeks, I haven't been able to get the lawnmower down the road to cut the grass in Red Branch. So I trimmed it the other day. Jesus Christ. And it just took me so long. And it was like, I took the Honda, and I'm still not happy with it. I still feel like when I put the 4mm flexi blade on it, it's a dog. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that. It should be aggressive. It should have lots of torque and lots of poke, and it doesn't at all. Yes, car moss, definitely. I have a lot of car moss going on. What? I've lost you, Pat. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, so EDC. It is something. I had to get cross members. I had to get a new floor in the rear tub. I had to get new chassis mounts. I had to get a new fuel pipe, as in the down pipe that goes into the tank itself. Yeah. Imagine people will be paying me not to post pictures on OnlyFans. So it is, everything took a lot of time. A new floor for a pickup truck, just the floor, is like 870 quid. Yeah, but I'm not going to get Siobhan to carry a Leatherman in her handbag. You know what I mean? She has about 50 of them, so she would constantly lose it. It's a very handy thing. Maybe it's a Scandinavian band name. How did you do that O thing? I don't know how you do that O thing. It might be something that you can do on a phone quicker than doing on a thing. Yeah, I stopped carrying an open L. I used to carry one all the time. I like the assisted opening thing. I don't really mind. And what happens is it's only like a 20 quid knife. So if I do lose it, I don't really mind. It's easier to open one-handed generally if I need a knife. it's one-handed for some reason. That's why I always carry it in my right pocket. That's why I sort of sometimes find the Leatherman to be a bit of a pain in the arse. The one-handed opening. I always think I'm going to cut my thumb. Alt 0216. What? Oh, you are right. Kitten. He's just going mental. Mental. Okay, so I have to ring them at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, I used to carry Swiss all the time, but I sort of went away from it. I tell you what happened was that the great thing about the Swiss Army knife is that the scissors are very good. But on my keys, I have one of those little squirts, which has decent scissors as well. But it's the pliers. It's the pliers. If I'm out and about and I'm doing anything gardening, I always need these for something. Guys, I'm going to knock this on the head. It's telling me now there's another advert. That's 5 adverts. 5 bloody adverts. Guys, that is doing my head in. I apologize. It must be something that I did at the start. I don't think I changed any settings. Oh, with the butane insert. What's the butane insert? I've seen the electronic inserts that look decent, but I just carry a Bic. Your old, very handy, and I use it teaching all the time. You know what I mean? You can't carry fixed blades here. You can't even carry a locking blade knife here. It's classified as a fixed blade. So this is where your Swiss knife comes in, your Victorinox, your Swiss Army knife, because it doesn't lock. Technically, it's still illegal, I think, because the blade is over 4 inches. But this is the thing. If you're stopped, this is what I think. If I am stopped and I have a knife in my pocket, especially if it's something like the, what you call it, is it butane insert? You see, now I have to go looking for that. Very cool. 15 quid. I have a really nice Zippo, you see, and I just always shy away from using it because of the petrol. Do you know what I mean? There's an arc lighter. There's a rechargeable lighter insert. My God, what rabbit hole have you sent me down, Ed? Yeah, I don't know how they would work. I can see how the butane one would work, but I don't see how the other one would work. You know, for what I do. Oh, I see. That's like, what's it like? Is it good? Mark, how's it going? I know. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Mark. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to cut it. It's doing my head in. This is like 6 adverts or something. We reckon. I have a United Nations Zippo, you see. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the one that I was looking at. I have a United Nations Zippo that came from a father-in-law. It could have actually come from his father. I'm not sure. I don't think the time frame is right. I think it was my father-in-law's. So no ads, Jesus Christ. Anyway, look. Here's the crack. That'll do us for now. Let me see what we have coming up for you guys on the weekend. I'm bound to hit a run of firewood videos. This is the thing. So, tired by it. Cutting massive rounds, guys. I have a big beech tree dismantled, right? And it is it was a good day. It was really warm. I really enjoyed just ripping on a big lump of beech. So you know, it's not too often I get to do it. So guys, look, thanks for watching. Stay frosty.